This is my games prototyping assignment 2 presentation about the UI and audio. In the UI, you can see there's the options menu, and you can see in the little video on the bottom left how I'm changing the screen resolution to the buttons, the window mode to full screen, the game volume, and the game brightness. This will be more explained later on through the PowerPoint slides. All this was made in Photoshop, so all the buttons, background, and also the text as well. Next is the coding for the master volume, the set brightness, the game resolution, and window mode. As you can see, this is set to the professional standard. Everything's neat, everything's tidy, so everything's not packed up. So if someone else was trying to look at this game, they will know what is going on. This is the video of the UI. This will have the audio in it as well, so you can hear all the lights flickering and the footsteps and that stuff. You can see me changing the screen resolution, making it bigger, fitting the screen, making it smaller, and then changing it to full screen, changing the volume. This is where you see the lights flickering. This is how I made it quiet as well, so you can mute the game if you didn't really want to make it that loud. It's also changing the brightness, as you can see by the sun. It's how bright it is. It's to the brightest. Next is the programming for the resolution. So that's on the bottom. You can see the resolution, how the programming is. So it changes from a small screen to a bigger to the biggest, and it says that as the default. And then above you can just see the programming for the master volume, the set brightness, set resolution, and window mode. Next is the audio in the game and how it changes. For example, this is all just the meta sounds. The meta sound of the background, meta sound of the lights flickering, and the meta sound of the footsteps. All these will be explained later on in more detail, but this is just how it is, how it's laid out. These are my 3 sounds. This is my audio file management. So as you can see, this is the files. So audio files, meta sounds, and sound class. Everything's split up and labeled to professional standard. Nothing is labeled incorrectly. Everything's in the right files as well. As you can see, it's as I explained, ms underscore and whatever that sound is. For example, ms underscore background, ms underscore footsteps. I see there's also the sound class files and the sound class mix. The sound class is the class file for the set sound type. So for example, master volume, sound effects, music, etc. These sound classes are added to the sound class mix, which can then be used to control or set the properties of each sound class directly from the sound class mix. As you can see at the bottom left, this can be accessed from a majority of blueprints. These are the set audio files for the custom master sounds. So you can change these from the properties, so the volumes and levels and such. And these are the footstep sounds. This took a while because I had multiple sounds for the footsteps, so sounds like you're going on different terrains, different levels. This is through the array that I've put into the randomized selected sounds. This is more programming for the movement, how it stops and starts, as well as the sprinting, and how it changes the sounds to make it faster or slower. As you can see on the bottom, there's also the background programming, how the background music, make sure it's not too loud, and if you're obviously out of the game, it doesn't keep playing the music, or if you in the game, it starts the music again as if you're starting the game from the beginning. Lights flickering, this took the longest time, especially because it had more programming, because when you're further away, it'll be quiet. When you're closer to the thing, then it'll get really loud, as you saw from the demonstration. And as you can see as well, this is a lot of programming from the distance and putting into the volume changes to the meta sound. This is an example of the game. Example, this is the footsteps. This is the lights flickering. This is the grass. Sprinting. And such.